I'm going to be stopping real crime and exposing scammers in New York City as a real-life superhero, starting with fake monks. For this first crime, I'm going to have to go undercover and now wear my superhero costume so I can show you exactly how these monks scam innocent people every single day. Now these fake monks come up to you.
It's a bracelet?
They give you a bracelet. Here's where the scam comes in.
Donation.
Oh, donation. What's the donation for? Okay. To what? Oh, it's a temple.
Yes.
Oh.
Because they're going to donate this money to their temple, which in hindsight seems really wholesome and nice. Except there isn't a real temple, and these aren't real monks.
Hi, sisters.
So my goal is to expose them, and the only way to stop a fake monk is to become a fake. The plan? I'm going to scam the scammer, but first, I need a decoy.
Jose, you're gonna be the prey. You look like people would take advantage of you in a nice way. In a nice way.
What do you mean in a nice way?
And I'm gonna go up to him, and I'm gonna try to scam him the same way that he scams innocent people every single day. But how would they react? Because these scammers are known for getting aggressive and touchy, and not in the fun way.
I think it's time to change the video, guys. How many people can we scam in New York City as fake monks? No, that's not the video. What's this?
For the donation.
What's this for?
Donation.
For what?
Okay, money. Anything.
Huh?
Anything.
What do you mean?
Please.
Could I give you one, perhaps?
Oh, same. Yeah.
Same.
How are you?
What monk did you go to?
The Chinese. Hey,
I have one for. Could I give you this?
Now here's what's interesting. This scam originated in the early 2000s, and there isn't a mastermind or a group leader that's behind any of this. But what's shocking is that all of these monks actually have the same notebook, and oftentimes they end up living with each other, and they all take different shifts. It's like they're salesmen, but for scamming.
I have one for. Could I give you this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You okay now? Thank you.
You sure?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, mission accomplished. We stopped the scam, cross it off as green.
And that's just one of the many crimes that I'm going to be exposing in this video. Because 3 months ago, I decided to become a real live superhero.
His name?
And despite me having zero to little success, people still ask me for help, like Matthew from New York.
I know you're not Spider-Man, but right now we need...
Matthew wants my help investigating a case where 4 bodies were found in a river.
Developing right now, bodies have been found in the East River since last night. Police have not confirmed how any of the people wound up in the river.
And Matthew believes that all of these cases are not just accidents, but there could be someone out there doing this. And later on in this video, we're going to be meeting up with Matthew to investigate this. But for now, the next scam that we're going to expose... Bro, you're breathing heavy. You good?
I ran up the stairs.
Age gets all of us. The street performers. Now, have you seen these people in New York City, the ones who dress up in costumes?
Yeah.
Well, they're criminals. The reason why I'm going after these street performers is because I actually talked to Megan Overtime. Consider
Overtime Megan.
They get in your photos, they're a little aggressive about the photos, and they ask for like $20. They try to overcharge you, and it's from families who sometimes don't know any better. You know,
Spider-Man was arrested for groping a woman, and Elmo was caught spewing anti-Semitic rants at tourists.
yeah, my parents always said do not take photos with them, so I know better, but...
Well, we'll stop them. We'll
Yeah.
stop every single one of them.
This is the plan that I'm gonna do to scare them away. I am gonna dress up in my superhero costume,
He's rock.
and I am gonna go up to them, try to become friends with them.
How you guys doing? Long day?
Good, buddy.
And as I'm doing that, my friend Calvin's gonna dress up as a security guard.
The city's safe now.
This guy's a creep.
And he's gonna try to stop me. They're gonna see that, they're gonna probably be scared, and they're never gonna scam anyone ever again. After only a few minutes, I was already becoming friends with them. Everything was going according to plan. And now, it's up to Cal to arrest me. Once he arrests me, we're going to install so much fear into them that they will never scam anyone ever again.
Photo?
Photo, no. Hey.
Wait, what's going
Photo,
on?
no.
These are my friends.
No.
If you take me, you take them.
You don't know these guys.
Yeah, I know them. They know, they're my friends.
What's his name?
Pepe.
Let's go.
I don't think it worked at all.
They didn't seem to give a f.
We failed miserably. My plan is to go up to them and ask them why they do this. There's a quote in the Ted Lasso show that I really like. Be curious, not judgmental. So we're gonna go ahead and ask them. Brother, could I interview you real quick for a video?
Ya, pero en español lo puedes hacer.
¿Así? ¿Sí es más fácil? ¿Por qué hacen esto? ¿Lo hacen todos los días?
Fin de semana.
¿Fin de semana? Ok. ¿Y te gusta hacer esto?
Claro, nos entretenemos ahí con la gente.
Es divertido.
I think what these people are is they're just immigrants who don't have any paperwork, and most likely this is the only way they can make a living. While we were there, we didn't see them being aggressive towards anyone, which is what in the past they sort of been called out for. It seems like I think they fixed their mistakes.
I don't think they're criminals.
But the place that we're going to next is extremely high on crime. We're going to the Bronx. So let me tell you a little bit about the Bronx. Major crime rose 1.4% since 2024, hitting the highest levels of crime since the early 2000s.
If we do die, we'll die the way heroes are meant to die.
This guy actually thinks he's a superhero. He's like genuinely bought in.
All right, man, cut the dude. We gotta get back to what actually matters. Solving crime.
Getting women and drinking beer.
You're the worst superhero alive.
But before we move on to the Bronx,
I want to tell you a little bit about what my day looks like when I'm not fighting crime. One of the things that I like to do is play a game. The game that I've been playing recently is called Marble Mystic Mayhem. It's also the sponsor of today's video. Marble Mystic Mayhem is a completely brand new game with new storylines. So it's like watching a new Marvel movie, except you get to play it. I've been playing it all over the subway.
oh my god, is that Marble Mystic Mayhem? The game that features Doctor Strange and Sleepwalker as a protagonist in the story? Oh my god, I might have to play that myself.
And you get a team of 3 people.
Personally, I got the Hulk on my team. So we're completely smashing everyone. You get dynamic battles, you get to use really cool moves. If you want to become a superhero too, the QR code's right over here. Scan it. And if it's not over here, the editor made a mistake and he's fired. Thank you Marble Mystic Mayhem for sponsoring today's video. And back to fighting crime. So, we're heading to the Bronx. The location is near a public school where a crime was actually committed.
Police are searching for a man they say ripped a chain right off a child's neck. The victim, just 5 years old.
Our goal is to replicate that exact situation to see if we can lure the criminal back in. The plan is simple. I'm gonna set up a decoy. My friend Calvin.
Hey, Calvin, you're fine with this? You're okay with this?
I don't have another choice, do I?
No.
I got him to wear a bunch of jewelry.
Oh, dude, you look good.
That's how I know it's bad, is if you're complimenting me.
Oh,
Oof.
my voice ripped out.
We just look like idiots right now. Like, hey, let's just go.
You look like an idiot.
In case things did go wrong and this criminal did show up to steal, we were ready. Kind of. Not really, but we were there.
I'm actually excited. I want you to go right over there.
And what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be across the street protecting you. There's some sketchy people here. Cal, right now, I have a really good look at him. All right, he's walking up and down the street right now.
I have all the money in the world, yippee. Whoa. Hopefully saves me if I need help.
And I know what you're wondering. Why would a criminal ever go back to the crime scene? Well, it's actually very common. Sometimes criminals like to relive the psychological high of committing a crime. Or sometimes the criminals go back to collect evidence that they might have left behind.
Here we go. Someone behind them. Uh-oh.
Well, now let's play a little fun game. Option A, Calvin gets rocked and all of his chains get stolen from him. Option B, you subscribe. Or option C, we wasted about 30 minutes. You guessed correctly. We wasted about 30 minutes. The guy just never showed up.
Did anyone try to take it?
No, everyone just looked at me like I was a complete idiot who's lost their mind.
But no one actually ever did anything.
Lesson, the Bronx is actually a really safe city.
There's still 2 major crimes that I want to investigate and expose later on in this video. But for now, I wanted to focus on a smaller crime that happens every single day.
Jaywalking's really bad here in New York City. We're gonna go ahead and hand out these things. It's a jaywalking violation. This is a warning. Next time, don't jaywalk, okay? These are warning for jaywalking. Next time, just don't jaywalk, because then I'll have to give you another warning.
Thank you.
No, of course.
No, the light was different.
No, I swear you just jaywalked. No, okay.
Bro, the cops can't even deal with us. You think
Well,
you're gonna figure it out?
Yeah, I will. I'll put you behind bars. All right, bud?
What are you, Batman?
I'm wrong.
And right after successfully stopping every single New Yorker from jaywalking, In order for us to solve our next crime, I needed to talk to some New York locals because they know exactly where the crime is happening.
Why aren't you masked?
This is Tejas and Colt. They lived in New York for a while and they're going to help me track down crime.
Huh? Because I revealed my identity.
Already? You're supposed to do something first and then get the credit.
We solved a lot of stuff. But I'm not gonna name it right now. Like, this is what a real life superhero looks like. He hasn't done anything. That guy's a immigrant, alright?
What?
My goal before I leave here is to make New York better than how we found it. Because I'm in LA typically holding it down over there.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. We have
So how have the past 6 months been in LA? You trying to do white collar crime or blue collar crimes?
black crime.
I'm joking, sir.
You guys have any problems you want me to like handle and stuff?
Go out.
Alright, yeah, no, I can take care of that.
Yeah.
So, you guys have any girls that...
Not for you.
Right after this, I asked them a very important question.
What's the most dangerous area you would say in New York City?
Soho. You gotta watch your wallets, bro.
And so that's exactly where we're heading next. Soho, home of the fake luxury market. A bunch of people sell fake luxury bags, shoes, heck, even clothes.
We are learning tonight of a huge bust of vendors who were selling counterfeit and illegal items in Lower Manhattan.
Entrance to Chase Bank on Canal Street in Lower Manhattan is crawling with counterfeit goods.
We're in Canal Street right now, where they notoriously sell fake designer bags.
The plan is simple. Calvin's going to pretend like he's interested in buying a fake bag. But here's the catch. In order for this to be a real crime in the eyes of the law, we need to record the criminal saying that these are real designer bags.
We're trying to get them to say, yes, this is a real Gucci bag. If you can get them to say that, then you give me a code. You just go like this. Rock. And whenever you say rock anywhere, I will be there.
Now, how much for one of these?
Give me 100.
100?
If Cal can get him to say that this thing is real and we have that like audio on tape, then I will arrest him.
Are these good quality? I don't know about designer. Yeah, but if someone if I get it my girl, she gets caught with fake designer and her friends laugh at her and shit, then I'll look like an idiot. She'll look like an idiot.
The Cal is still there.
After what felt like an hour of literally just watching Calvin flirt with this guy, I don't know what he was doing, I decided to go up to the criminal myself.
What's going on here? Is this real? You buying this?
You want the real one? Go to the square, it's not far. You can take it that way. Let's go, let's start it over there.
So not real. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. This is not real, sir. Be careful.
Yeah, okay, bro. Good.
Like once I came into the picture, that I almost scared him away.
Well, he saw your camera and told you to stop.
What is that? That's basically fear. Guess what Batman does? He instills fear into his opponents.
Yo, guys, New York's safe now because this guy instilled fear into some guys selling bags on the street.
Thank you. That was the first useful thing you've ever said.
It's sarcasm.
What was interesting was that the police was actually around. If they go up to these criminals, there's going to be a new criminal that pops up in that same location the next day. What the cops are really looking for is who is giving them these purses. Where are the warehouses that are located that they're giving out all this merchandise? And when they do strike, they're looking for the guy who is selling all of this. I do have to give a little bit of a warning. The next crime that we're going to investigate is very dark. It's probably the darkest thing I've ever covered in my channel.
3 bodies have been found in the East River since last night. Police have not confirmed how any of the people wound up in the river.
In the last 3 months of being a superhero, I've never done an investigation, but Matthew has asked me for help, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look into this. Even though I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to solve this, I just want to know that I at least tried. June 6th, this year, 3 bodies were found in the East River. One of them was identified, the other 2 have not. And the other body was found in the Hudson River, also unidentified, and also we're not sure if it was an accident or someone did this. The NYPD has not released any more information about these cases. Now Matthew, from earlier in the video, he believes that all these cases are connected. But in order for me to prove that, I actually need to go to all of these locations and see for myself if I can find any clues that may lead to these things being connected.
The first location that we're gonna go to is called Dickman Street. Dykeman. Oh my God. I am so sorry. This is where one of the bodies was found. Now, what's interesting about this is that the man has still not been identified. It's also very unusual for 4 bodies to be found in the exact same river. Like, that is not a normal thing.
Matthew's actually going to be joining us later, but so far his theory doesn't sound crazy. There is a possibility that all of these cases could be connected.
If this was not an accident, whoever did this probably decomposed of the body somewhere else. Because look, there's a restaurant right over here. There's people right over there. It didn't happen here. The body just ended up here. It's not enough information for me to make a conclusion of whether all of these were accidents or if someone's really behind this. I think we have to go to the next body was found to see if we can get any more clues and start piecing things together. It definitely looks a bit sus. That's my hypothesis at the moment. I haven't used that word since like 5th grade. We are at the second location. This is where the other body was found, and this was a 15-year-old girl who was found right over here. According to the police officers, this one was an accident. A separate bag of her clothes was found in the river. The reason why this one specifically is important is because out of all the 4 bodies, this one was the only one that was confirmed. The other 3 bodies, their identity has not been confirmed, but this one has been.
This case was an unfortunate accident. That being said, Matthew's theory could still be true. But that would mean that if there is someone behind this, they're responsible for 3 deaths, not 4.
I am in the Starbucks bathroom right now. I feel really sad investigating these cases. Look, I know I'm not qualified, but when Matthew was telling me about this, something felt off. And maybe they're just all unfortunate accidents. But in the off chance that now these 3 cases are connected, if there is someone out there doing this, I feel like I have to let people know about this. And then we're gonna have to go to the other 2 places to finally put an end to whether this is all just random accidents that are happening or if there's someone out there on the loose.
Our next location was very loud due to helicopters flying in and out of the area. But I did notice one thing, a potential reason for why all of these cases are connected.
So the only thing that's connecting them is really their location and that they were all found in water.
It seems hard to believe right now that this was all
connected?
Yeah, all by one person. I don't think these are correlated. I think these are individual accidents, individual tragedies. Even them all being in the river, it's hard to say that they're connected because the river's gonna push the bodies all over the place.
Exactly, that's why it's smart. Some people actually really think smart.
Matthew still believes that there could be someone behind this. But while we were there, I did notice one thing.
A bit of an attention seeker that helicopter is.
The wind was extremely strong, which means that the currents are extremely strong. An accidental fall could be the reason why this person passed away, especially due to strong currents. But in order for us to come up with a conclusion, we need to go to our last location.
This is the other spot where the body was found, near the Brooklyn Bridge. The man has been unidentified. We don't know who he is at the moment, but he did have a prosthetic leg. That's one detail that we do know. After all the information that we sort of learned throughout doing this and all the different spots that we've gone, I'm gonna say it's very unlikely, and I'm just gonna say it's impossible for it all to be connected. I think they were all accidents.
I think for once we actually agree.
However, if there's any new information or if you guys know anything, comment it down below. I am curious, but I don't think any of these were connected.
Which means that Matthew's theory is not true, thankfully.
Case closed.
Do you think we've made New York a better place?
I don't think so.